Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016. There's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set! Drill, 52.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Come on, 10.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The Niners had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Ready.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Black apron. Ready.
Shotgun now for Lance. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Right.
Throwing now is Lance. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Well, first drive here, and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, wide complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, 49ers 7.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
On first down, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
And just a yard to go here on second down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Six yards left on second down. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 45 on second down, Lance. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Working from the gun, Lance. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. This is taken at about the 14. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Talk about flipping the script. That punt return, 86 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14, 49ers nothing.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
10 seconds.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yellow, blue, check. Hey,
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
560. Black shot.
And Lance now to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. 3rd and 3.
Smash, red.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, 49ers nothing.
Okay, right?
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Drill green. Ready, go.
The Lance going to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Lance to throw it. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Now a play fake. Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Rail. Yellow.
Lance looking to throw it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They go play action with Burrow. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Here we go. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Light blue. Yellow, go. Opposite, green. Set up.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Close, 10.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Shot, 17. Claws red. Blue striker.
Lance now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's McCloud. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Lance. Over the middle, complete. That's Anderson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, it's Lance. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Robbie Anderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go. They gotta go.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Burrow, 3rd and long from his end zone. That ball caught by Slayton. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd and 12, Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. To throw, it's Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On second down, Montgomery. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Burrow on play action. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with third and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away from the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. In motion goes the tight end. On first and 10, here's Lance. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Striker, 3-3.
Brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right, 97. Blaster. 5-2. Ready?
Lance now on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On second and 10, Lance. Now Lance throws the interception, his third. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. First down, here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
To throw on second and 10, Burrow. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 24, Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
52. Clock, 10.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Good position to be in here, second and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Bengals 42, 49ers 7.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how outside this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
23 yards to pick up there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
42, 49ers 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. Whoa. Stop.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. And give him a gain of 37. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, you know, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
11 empty.
They try again with Montgomery. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 49, 49ers 14.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.